My name is Robin Setzer and my partner Angie Upchurch. We are here today to share reading and math tips with you as we have done in the past. Today I want to talk to you about reading. So third grade parents, this is an important part of third grade. Fluency is measured throughout the school year. So I just want to share some tips with you that you can support your child with at home in growing their fluency. So let's first begin by, if you will, click on the poster, and this poster will give you some very valuable information about what is fluency. Three components are measured with fluency inside the classroom. Teachers measure accuracy, rate, and expression. When you think about accuracy, you are thinking about the words that a child can read correctly on a page consistently. That means every single time they read the text at a certain level. Secondly, rate. They read at an appropriate speed. This means it's not choppy, it's very smooth, and that they don't read too fast, because reading quickly means you struggle to understand the comprehension or what the text is actually saying. And then thirdly is expression. Do they change their voice as they read aloud? Do they recognize that I need to change my voice at the end of a sentence if there's a question, an exclamation point, if the author has used particular words to describe something that would cause me to change my voice in the text? So those are the three components that are measured in fluency. We have provided for you 3 activities to support this work at home. The very first activity is student adult reading. This is where you model fluent reading for your child. You will select a portion of their text and read aloud to them, and then you will ask them to follow up and read that same piece of text aloud to you. You are to encourage them. You are to assist them in this. They may not be perfect that first time they read aloud to you, but that's okay. This is where fluency is built. Secondly, audio assistant reading. This is where they listen to an audio of a book via public library with their WOW card, or Epic, which is our digital reading library here in the district at Gaston County. So either one of those platforms will provide an audio book for your child to listen to all the way through. Then you encourage your child to go back to that same piece of text, listen a second time, but the second time that they're listening to the audio, they are reading along with the reader. This also builds fluency. And then thirdly, just a good old-fashioned read aloud, where you cuddle up with your child and you read aloud a piece of text to them. When you are doing a read aloud, your child's job is to be an active listener. And throughout your reading, we encourage you to stop and ask your child questions to check for understanding of the text. These 3 activities will grow fluency in your child. So as you are listening to your child read, listen for those 3 things: accuracy, expression, and rate. We would like to end with offering a video that shows you how to get a WOW card at our public library if that is something that you need help with. Again, I encourage that independent reading time at home with your child on a daily basis. So now I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Angie Upchurch, for her math tip.
Thank you, Robin. So third grade students in math in late February will begin a unit on measurement, U.S. customary units of measurement. So this is going to be a nice break for our students, because I think that our students really like when they're doing math that they see real world connections, and measurement just lends itself to that. And so my biggest piece of advice is for you to let your children, be a part of any activities that you're doing that are about length, inches, feet, yards, and even miles. And also to know that, hey, fractions come up when you're measuring length and any measurement, because you can have a half of an inch or a half of a foot, a fourth of an inch. And so they love when they see this in the real world. Also, in addition to length, they're going to be measuring time, Sometimes they're used to those digital clocks, so we really want to encourage them to look at an analog, or what I call a normal clock with the hands. And also we have capacity, cups, pints, quarts, gallons that are measured in the kitchen. We think about that usually. And finally, weight, ounces and pounds. So again, I think the best thing you can do for your child is to let them see that you use this knowledge and these skills of measurement every day, and let them be a part of that. That's the best thing you can do to build their knowledge of measurements, of U.S. customary measurements. So Robin and I say thank you so much for tuning in, for clicking this video. We know how much you care about your student and their learning, and we do too. And we'll see you next month.